What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos, and boy, is it good to be back. Man, do I miss Alaska, but I'm just excited. I feel refreshed. I feel motivated to get things started here. And so yeah, if you're visiting me for the first time, welcome. We here at Over the Counter, or at Own the Chaos, talk about over-the-counter stocks and what motivates them, what causes them to run, to crash, whatever. You know, we are here. I am here to help you make money trading over-the-counter stocks. I've found a lot of success doing this, and my goal is to share that with all of you and help you positively change your lives financially. Whether it's you're looking to go on a vacation, as I just did. You know, fortunately, because of my success in trading, I was able to take a really nice vacation for 2 weeks to Alaska. It was amazing. Or, you know, if you're just looking to get rid of that second job, if you're just trying to get rid of all of your jobs, you know, I'm here to help. And it's been an amazing journey so far. I have over 7,200 subscribers here on YouTube. I'm a part of a community called We Trade HQ, where we discuss or we connect and network with like-minded individuals, not just over-the-counter stocks, but any type of stock that you are trading. If you are looking to get into cryptocurrency, forex, options, whatever, this is the place for you. And so, to get there, go to the links down in the description. It's going to be WeTradeHQ.com. Check that out. We have courses there available to you. There's all kinds of forums, whatever ticker or cryptocurrency that you're trading. There is a forum for it. We have over 20,000 of them available to you, as well as all kinds of other tools and gadgets to help you become a better trader. So, tonight's topic is 6ix9ine. Now, I will admit to you guys, and this is going to date me a little bit, but I am a lot whiter than I thought I was. I used to listen to like all the old school gangster rap, Dre, M, Bone Thugs and Harmony, all that stuff. Okay, Luda, I was huge into all that when I was a kid, and I guess somehow along the way I grew out of it, and now I don't know if I really belong to any specific genre. I just kind of listen to everything, but I really have neglected the hip hop and R&B genre. I don't know why. I just kind of have. You know, I still listen to all the old stuff. I've just never really gotten into the new stuff. So honestly, I didn't know anything about 6ix9ine until IMTV, the ticker symbol IMTV came about. I'm just looking at the comments here. Yeah, Ja Rule. Yeah, I mean, we all did. So you guys can you know, I'm glad that we're on the same page. So, I mean, I had every album of Eminem that, and you know, old school Eminem when he was still good. But anyway, so I had no idea. I had no idea who 6ix9ine was. I had no idea who Juice WRLD was until I stumbled upon IMTV. IMTV is a company. It's called Imagination TV. They are hosting and putting together a music festival down in Florida. It's the RC Cola Factory on July 28th. They're having a multitude of hip hop and R&B artists down there on the 28th, and the headliner was 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine is in jail. So what's that going to do for IMTV? Is it going to crash? Is it going to, you know, is this festival going to be a complete failure? That's what I'm here to give my opinion on. And with that, I had no idea that 6ix9ine, I mean, I was just looking at some of his music just on YouTube, and I think, what was it, Gumma, I think is probably his biggest hit. Had like, I don't know, 243 million views on YouTube, something like that. So it's an insane number. All of his other songs have hundreds of millions of views as well. Unbelievable. I'm like looking at this with a little bit more of an open mind. I'm like, how did I not know this person? Or how did I not know this artist? I'm such a big music person, and I really did not, at least I thought I was, really had no idea who these people were. But anyway, 6ix9ine is in prison. Tomorrow is the hearing to get him out. IMTV has emphatically said that his lawyers are very confident that he will be getting out of prison tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. This is going to be a stock to watch, obviously, to see how it reacts to the news or the outcome of 6ix9ine. If he does not get out of prison for whatever reason, I don't think it's going to affect IMTV that negatively. We might see a day or two where it drops. It might be an opportunity for you to hop in if you are not in IMTV. But the fact of the matter is that the tickets are still selling. There's 3 tiers that Imagination TV has out for this music festival. It's a lit up music festival, and the tier 1 has already sold out. There's 80,000 tickets available. It's projected to sell out before the 28th. Tickets are going that fast. Radio stations are giving them away in Florida. This is a real thing. This is a real deal. This is a real concert, real music festival. And I think that this is going to be a great revenue driver for IMTV. Having said that, how is this going to help the evaluation of the stock? And I'm going to break this down. You know, now that you know a little bit of the background story of IMTV a little bit more, as I have dug a little bit deeper to do some more due diligence on this. Yeah, so he's not, okay, so he's not in prison. Wait, you saw him at the mall? Hold on, let me go back here. Funny, I saw 6ix9ine at Topanga Mall Tuesday. Well, maybe he's out on bail. I think maybe there's some kind of hearing. So is he, okay, so then I was just reading up on articles here. Let me see here. So, oh, hold up. So Reconcile, you actually saw this guy? Let me see here. Smack that rainbow hair. I never got the rainbow stuff, but commented that 6ix9ine was in jail for him on your video Sunday. It was a major concern for me going to IMTV. He's out. Reconcile says he saw him at Topanga Mall on Tuesday with a bunch of people following him in security. Pretty funny to see how people flock when they see someone famous. So he posted bail in New York. That's what I thought. And then they sent him, they extradited him to Texas. That was the latest article I've read. So if somebody can either find an article that says he's out of prison, or, you know, post either on this chat right now, if you can find it now, or post it in the comments below. That way we can go back and just kind of verify all that information. But the last thing that I looked at, you know, when I was doing my due diligence, Imagination TV said he was still in prison, had a hearing on the 20th to get out, and that would determine whether or not he would be headlining the show. So I'm glad that you're just as confused as the rest of us. I can't believe you saw him at the mall. That's crazy. Just chilling, walking around the mall. All right. Well, anyway, now that we know the backstory, whatever, everything that's going on with Imagination TV on the front end, let's take a deeper look at the stock on the back end. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. And I have their latest quarterly report pulled up. Okay. Now this is a balance sheet. For those of you who don't know anything about accounting, aren't familiar with accounting, this is a balance sheet to determine, you know, it basically gives a financial snapshot of the company. And so when you're looking at a balance sheet, this is what the company's worth. Total assets have to equal total liabilities. If you see this here, that's what that means. So you have your total assets here, basically everything that you own. Doesn't look like a whole lot. So total assets are up to $3,503. Total liabilities, stockholders deficit, $3,503. So that is the breakdown of the balance sheet. What I want you to pay attention to is in the liabilities section, notes payable. The notes payable are a little over $500,000. If this sells out, if this show sells out, we have 80,000, I think it's 80,000 tickets, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If it sells out, I mean, they'll come really close to being able to pay off that debt if they spend and budget their money wisely. You know, IMTV's been coming out of debt for a long time. They were at once at a deficit of you know, had convertible debt of around, I think it was $9 million, something like that. So, I mean, they've come a long way. And the other thing is, too, IMTV announced, this is OTC markets for those of you who aren't familiar with OTC markets. So, here you go. This was just released yesterday that they plan to have another live music event for September or October 2018. Now, this is obviously a fluff piece, but it's nice to know that they're looking to set up another one. They said that they were going to be doing this. They put out now an official PR on it. So, and here's a nice little tidbit for you. Featuring 6ix9ine, they still think he's going to be there. Yo Gotti, Juice WRLD, these are all pretty big names up here. These are a little bit smaller, but they're still up and coming, very hot right now. Tier 2 general admission is $70, while price for VIP tickets is $170. So, again, it's starting to look like they're selling out. Tier 1 is completely sold out right now. This could be a great revenue driver for IMTV. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to... I know that it sounds like I'm trying to like pump this up. I'm really not. So let me come back here so we can talk about this, okay? I'm not trying to pump this up at all. What I'm trying to do is just kind of like get you to maybe, if something like this happens, sometimes it's best to be patient than to react based off of some sort of news. Just because, and it sounds crazy, just because a headliner of a of this music festival might not be there doesn't mean that people aren't still buying these tickets. Juice WRLD has 3 songs on top 100 billboards, and he's got one at top 20 right now. So he could end up being the headliner, and it would still be just as successful, I think, in my opinion. So if I'm sitting back looking at this, and I am invested in this, I'll give you full disclosure. I do have money in IMTV. I've been pretty open about that, but I know there's a lot of you that are out there as well. So I'm just trying to bring a little bit of a perspective, my thoughts on this, why I'm choosing to stay in it is because of this. Because even though 6ix9ine might not be there, tickets are still selling, revenue is still being made. It's still likely going to sell out. It's looking to be that way anyway. I mean, they moved to a bigger venue because they were selling out tickets at their original venue. So they have more space, they're able to sell more tickets. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, obviously. I think it's going to, I can't believe it's still trading the way it is. I mean, I know that there's some convertible debt in there, there's notes payable that's out, there's debt. And debt, we all know, isn't the best thing for a stock. But I think if this turns out to be a rousing success and they move on to have another music festival in fall time, in early fall, that this could still be a great stock for those of us who are invested in it. Just my opinion. I'm not going to tell you to buy it. I'm not going to tell you to sell it. Just giving you my outlook on this, even though it might seem grim on the surface. Taking a deeper look, I think that because they're still selling these tickets like crazy, that it's not going to matter if 6ix9ine is there or not. Just my opinion. You know, and it's not the company's fault. It's not the company's fault that 6ix9ine's in and out of jail all the time. You know, it's just a fact. I mean, that's how it is with some of these artists, right? I mean, the unfortunate thing about it, but it is what it is. So anyway, as always on all of my live videos, I always try to check out the questions here. Anybody's allowed to ask them over here in the live chat, and I'll go ahead and answer those for you guys or respond to anything that I feel needs to be responded to, and we'll just go from there. So let's see. Prison or jail? Well, okay, so I think he's in jail or was in jail. I know he was at Rikers, and then Rikers extradited him to Houston for whatever assault he had in Texas. But oh, so Julie says that he posted bail in Texas. Okay, so maybe he's out on bail, but last I heard, and this was coming from the company themselves, they said there was a hearing on the 20th. So I don't know if there still is a hearing on the 20th. Maybe there is. I think the outcome of that hearing is probably going to determine whether or not 6ix9ine is going to be there. Some people are saying welcome back. Yeah, thanks. Good to be back. You've got a picture with him, yeah. Um, well, that's not surprising, Reconcile. He didn't buy anything, but he was literally there just for the attention. He has rainbow hair and Skittles in his teeth. I mean, and he has 6ix9ine tattooed all over his body. So you think he's, I mean, no kidding. From the article, Tekashi was true to his word, flying to Texas over the weekend and showing up over the midnight Monday to his attorney, Carl Moore, where he surrendered, posting $5K bail out and walked out. Oh, so he's out. Okay. His arraignment's set for Friday. Oh, so he has an arraignment tomorrow. That's what it is. But we're hearing he may be in court Monday morning. Well, hopefully it's not delayed. Yeah, I don't know why he'd have to show up for the arraignment either. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to know anything about the court system. But I'm just going off of like what I've been reading from the company themselves. And, you know, doing a little bit of outside due diligence, obviously. But thanks, Julie, for sharing that information. Really appreciate that. Brooklyn rapper vowed to release one more music video before he goes away for what he's saying will be forever. Ugh. Where's that from? Oh, somebody DM me with the article. Okay. If Dylan, either during or after this video, if you could share that link in the comments below, I'd appreciate it. Just so everybody can see it. If they're watching this video later, go ahead and share that, so you can help some other people out. Is it possible for CMGO's settlement to come out after July 30th? It is. I believe it was extended all the way to August, but they were some kind of, oh gosh, like still or put, something like that. I don't remember the actual term that was set for July 30th. Something had to happen by then for them to come to some sort of decision. So CMGO still... no news on that. You know, they're still working through that. Guys, the thing is with court cases that they take forever, especially when they're being it's a civil case. I mean, the most recent ones, like I said, NTLK, you know, when they were suing Apple, I believe it was Apple that they sued. Anyway, they won. Was a major win for them, and the stock ran like crazy. I think, what was it? BRKK was the other one. Ran from sub penny into the teens, and you know, so I think CMGO is just a matter of patience. If you're willing to wait it out, then I would wait it out if it were me. If you have a lower risk tolerance and you would rather spend your money elsewhere, then maybe it's time to sell. Completely up to you. It all comes down to risk tolerance. It all comes down to what you're willing to be patient about, what you're willing to sacrifice in order to maybe see a greater gain later on down the road. So, asking for a shareholder. Do you think they will have snow bars? That's a reference to PACV, who has snow bars. That's a product of theirs. It's an alcohol infused ice cream. KALY, yeah, I got KALY. Was kind of disappointed with the fluff news release that came out today. This is early, but yeah, well, you know, when I was in Alaska going live with you guys, it was like 1 and 2 in the afternoon, so it was a little weird for me to do that. But anyway, all right, guys, so it looks like it's drying up there, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I hope that you got some good insight from this video. My first one back. I think it's easy to determine that I was a little bit excited about it. But anyway, I appreciate you all tuning in. A couple things to cover. Please go to WeTradeHQ.com. I'm also offering a 90-day free subscription to my mentorship. So I go live with you over a voice chat and discuss with you everything that's going on in the most volatile time in the market between 9 and 10 a.m. Eastern time. And so if you purchase my course through WeTradeHQ, links there in the description, then you will get that 90-day mentorship for free. 90 days. If you don't want to purchase the course, that's completely okay. We still offer the mentorship separately. I just like to emphasize that the course is a nice supplement to the mentorship. So that way you're not asking questions that you would have already learned about in the course, so that we're not wasting a whole lot of people's time. Not trying to sound mean about it, but it's just the truth. And so, but anyway, if that's still not your speed, if you're confident enough that you don't need the course, completely okay, 100% fine. It's $30. It's $29.99 a month from now until Sunday. After Sunday, that's going to be raised to $49.99 a month. But again, like I said, if you buy the course, you get it for 90 days free. I think it's a pretty good deal. You're saving yourself 90 bucks. After Sunday, you're saving yourself 150 bucks. And so, yeah, we're also going to be running some specials and another giveaway come next month. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out. Have a good night, guys.